Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
They're on the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on.
They'll start this drive out, and right away he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Ready? 65, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Now back to throw. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
First down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, Panthers nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the...
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Good. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Throwing Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. You look at the Saints defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now Jones. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now third down and very long.
19 Tigers.
Operating from the gun. Jones. He sets the fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This now a 3rd and 4. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer, go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready. Viking 18. 19 Wyatt.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
7-7, our score after 1.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, second down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
After 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Hey, Crash! '19 Lions. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Jones. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19, 18, 79, Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man, get back on your game. Let's go.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Warriors 70, 19 right. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
1st down, New Orleans.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a quick throw caught on the line. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Panther 60, Panther, come on, come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Yeah, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 6-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Stephanie.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Check the 60. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Saints have moved out in front. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Joshua Party to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
3rd down.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Slot man moves right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Panther 60. Panther 60.
The 20-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 19 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Joshua Party to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. Jahmyr Gibbs, 75 yards. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Saints 28.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tag! 79 Broncos! Dragon 60!
Hands it off out of the gun. Taken down at the 42.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Come on, come on. Hey! Cougar knife, 70 razors, 70 razors. 19 tight, 19.
Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Mike Ready.
Another run for Gibbs here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Ready. 7 Tigers. 7 Tigers. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Check smash.
Back to throw. Jones. Room past the 35. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. Jones. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hey, smash.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Room to maneuver at the 35. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19.
25 yards on the play. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face the challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
2nd and 14. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he'll go at the 25. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Second and 6.
Ready.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80.
They'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They cannot turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
18 Cardinal, 18, 19 Light, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing to start the drive, Jones. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
7 Pirates, 7.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Saints 28. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Now the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now back to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
And the Saints first down.
Warriors 70. Track. Stop. Crackle 80.
Back to throw again. for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Come on.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
An 11-yard loss on the play.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
On the jump.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
A gain of 12 yards brings up fourth down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Let's go.
On fourth down, Jones. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it first and 10.
Hawk 70. Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go street. Nineteen tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Jones. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. throwing, Jones. And it's intercepted. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Get it! Get it!
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Panther 11! Panther 11!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And he missed it. Not only was it wide right, didn't even look to have the distance either. Wow. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Hey, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Saints 41. Joshua Carty.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful. Once you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again, doesn't matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a great
yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Warriors 70. Let's go. 79, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 65 Cats, 65 Cats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Into space at the 45. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
19 Lions. Top set Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tap Kingston Maverick. Get cut 19. Go.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Dragon 60. Ready, right?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Number 86.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. They'll look to throw here. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 124 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Again, it's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Panthers, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll